Hello everyone and welcome back to our CRM system that we built from scratch with Typescript. And let's continue our work. So we're gonna start everything, the server, the tailwind and the bundle. Okay. And see what we wanna work on next. Okay, so we can edit, we can open the card and we can edit the field that is text field, and it kind of works, but we do not support the drop downs. Now they are like text fields, right? And we actually want to have them as drop downs, so that's a good thing to do now. So it's October 10, implement pick list fields in card edit, right? Okay, so we have our screen for the card. On the left side of the screen we have the container for the field. For every field we go and find the field from the CRM state, and then when we we have the edit controls here, and the edit controls have this stuff, right? The edit controls have text, so let's implement the pick list case, and we will break here. Okay, so this tells us this tells to the compiler, TypeScript compiler, to complain if I forgot something. And by the way, right now I guess I don't have like a way to compile it actually, right? Yeah, that would be a good thing to do sometime, to compile, to be able to compile, because right now it's not, Ban I guess is not doing any type checking. Yeah, I guess it's not doing a type checking. To do that, let's see how I implemented it in my day job project. I think I do it. Okay, so I just run the TypeScript compiler basically and run the ESLint. So at least we can do the TypeScript compiler, right? We can say that in here we will have like the same script, and it will just call the TypeScript compiler without any output, and that way we can see if it compiles. Okay, I made some mistake, I guess. Expected double quoted name in JSON at position 114. I don't get it. Is it like, what's the problem? If I just run npx or banx Typescript compiler no emit. Okay, I got the bunch of issues. Okay. So on the front end side I have some errors, which is fine. And then I have in the application, yeah, it's all on the front end side. So that's okay. Do I like exclude it? No, yet I don't exclude. That's fine. Yeah, so for me to be able to actually compile the front side, let's maybe add like ability to type check the code base with Typescript compiler, right? And to do it, we wanna actually add the DOM APIs into front app tsconfig. So it's failing because of some different missing APIs. Cannot find name document, right? So it doesn't understand the DOM API that has document global value. And to do it, we probably need to add something here. What do we need to add? So in this is like Node.js project, right? So I don't need JSX, I don't need isolated modules, resolve. Maybe I need module. What I expected to, like, I actually expected to work, right? So basically, if I include the DOM and DOM iterable, I expect it to work already. Target library. So its target is ES next. Should I add it like that? No. Do you need to change a target library? Try changing the lib compiler option to include DOM. Okay. Now I'm trying to get it. So basically, because this guy, I don't want it to include the front, because it's actually different configuration here, right? I wanted to ignore the DOM, ignore the front. How to do that? Okay, I can actually like probably do the same stuff as here. So I can say like include and then the array of folders, and it will be only source. That way it will not try to compile the front. But it is trying to compile the front. Maybe they have it like the option. Oh, maybe it's not in the compiler options, right? Yeah, it's not here it's outside of compiler options, like this. Yeah, now it works. Yeah. And another stuff that I need for the front as well, to be able to compile the front, I need separate command. So I can say like, let's go to the front and run the same command. It works, which is fine. Yeah, let's just remove this guy, and for now it's okay. We can even go ahead and commit. Whoa, what is that? I don't need this file. Yeah. So we did not change anything. We can even ignore this guy, actually. Oh no, we need it. We do need it. Yeah, so I can say like ability to compile, sorry, ignore the front folder and be able to just type check the source folder with Typescript compiler. Okay, now we can go back to our, yeah, sometimes it's getting confusing, to be honest, but you just do it once and you're done. Okay, so now let's go to our CRM source code and say that we wanna create select, right? And this select will be actually here as a reference, and then for that select we want to fill the select with field values, right? And this logic will be mostly the same as for regular model for creation of the card. It will be, excuse me, it will be like here, right? We go through the pick list values, and for every value we create an option, and that's how we fill in the select. So maybe we can reuse this block of code. I can imagine it will be always the same. Yeah, I can imagine it will be always the same. So we can say, okay, let's go here and say function render select, sorry, render card field select options, and it will receive the select, which is HTML select element, and inside of that it will render the options. Sorry, and it will render the options, and it will have also a field, and for every pick list value in the field, oh sorry, is it CRM field? Yeah, it's CRM field. So yeah, if it's undefined, we just return, we don't do anything, and if it is defined, we We actually want to assert the same stuff here, because if it's undefined, I never expect it to be undefined if I call a function to render the options already, right? Yeah, and value selected, what is that? Okay, so it's like value selected, like that. So for every pick list values, we create an option, we set the value, we set the inner text and the selected attribute, and we add it to the select, right? And we can just reuse this guy. We can say select, we can say field and value selected. Okay, and we are done here, and we can say the same here, render card field select options, select, the field will be the field, where is the field? Oh, CRM field, right? Okay. And value selected will be where it's coming from, value selected. It's field label field stage, then it's stage or undefined. Okay, so in our case, we already have a card, and I guess we have like some method get card title, and we had some other way to get values, I guess. Yeah, this is how we get it. We say like card fields, then we say CRM field label. Right, let's see how it looks like. Maybe we need to add some classes, but we will see. So we don't have the select actually. It's not correct at all. Okay, we have pick list, then text fields and pick list. Oh, we only have pick list on the top and at the bottom. Okay, that's cool. And we probably wanna add some classes here, so we're gonna select class name. Yeah, probably grow. Yeah. Then we can say the padding should be also 0.5 and padding X. I don't know about padding X, to be honest. Yeah, maybe it's the same. Not really. Maybe 0.5. Right, yeah, now it looks nice. Okay, and then what else do we want to have for the select? We have border, so the border and outline, all of this stuff actually is the same. I guess. Yep. Yeah, it is the same. So now I can see that we have some repeating classes that are actually the same for the fields, which we can reuse. In this case, we'll use it for text and for select, but we also have, I guess we have like common classes not only here but in here as well. So maybe we can extract the border, for example, and the outline. We can say class input border equals border slate, and then rounded and outline. Like that. Okay, and if we go back, we have stuff here as well, which is cool. And if we open the real Zoho CRM, the actual Zoho CRM, right? If we open the card, and we have the red strip on the left as well, so let's maybe add it as well. And we add this guy. Oh yeah, so this is how we do it actually. So we wanna do the same stuff. So now we have our border, but in that case we actually have green border as well, which is not good. Oh, we always have it, right? We always have it here as well. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. We shouldn't worry about that too much for now. Okay. So, and then on save, take the value from select and save it in the memory of the card, in the state of the card, right? So now maybe we want to rename the input, because it can be either input or select. Maybe we want to say that it's control, because input is overloaded term in this case. So maybe it's gonna be control, right? Yeah. So we take the value, we save it. Let's see if it works. If I change to C, I save, and I go back and I open, it's C, which is nice. Which is nice. Okay. So we have our common classes, okay. Yeah, so we extracted rendering of the select options. Yeah, all good. All good. Let's see. Okay. In the real card on Zoho CRM, we probably want to implement this guy. How is it implemented actually? It's SVG, it's just div. Oh, it's like UL. So it's unordered list. So it's basically a DOM element with some styling on it. With some styling on it. It has a width 100%, and then for every element it's like some pieces of graphics. Okay, we can do it as well, why not? Render a pipeline, visual pipeline. Okay, so in our screen for the card, on the top, right, on the top we have our arrow to the left, we have the title, and under the title we want to say div horizontal pipeline. What is going on with my LSP server? Okay. So we want to say that it will have the width of full screen, sorry, full width. Let's just give it some visuals. Okay. So in this case, we actually need, we probably need to have like a container. So title has to go in the container, like you know, column. Like that. Okay. And by the way, we wanna fix this guy as well, to give it some underscores here. Okay. And flex column, like that. Oh, I actually got some error. Oh, that's the reason. Okay, so we have this is the structure now. So we have the container that is now like this guy, and we can say that we want to have like justify between, and give it some margin bottom, like that. So we have our line. Now we can make it a little bit different color. For example, what color do I use for this text color? Text sky 600. Let's try background sky 600. Okay, that's not the right place. Okay, now we can say like, okay, let's put like a tiny width here and maybe like 400. Let's try 400. Kind of like it, but oh, it will also change the color actually. So that's cool. It will change the color, very nice. Maybe we need a different color actually. Like a blue one. Oh, my laptop goes crazy. Is it like blue 400? LSP is taking too much memory, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's already closer. Closer. 300. Yeah, this is the one, I guess. Okay. Yeah, and then let's make it wider. So it's gonna be widthful as well. Okay. Yeah. And then we want to render these guys. So render dots that are spread equally among the horizontal line. How many dots do we need to have? Okay, let's just render some random amount and then we will take the stages count and how many stages we have. That's the amount of dots that we need. So in here we want to say, I don't know, for example, from 0 to 5, I don't know, maybe to 7, we want to say that we have some div dot or maybe div stage, and this div stage will be added to the pipeline, of course, and then this guy will have background, class name, the same background, I guess, and it will also be, how do they do it? So it has height, but it doesn't matter. It has background color, height and width, and border radius. Okay, that's how we do it. So you say like width 2, height 2, rounded 3XL. Yeah, and then we wanna actually put like a position, I guess, or how you do it. Okay. How do they know where to put each next one. So it has the height, align item center, transition, position relative. Okay, so it's just a flex. Just a flex. Oh, it's just a flex and basically occupies the even amount. So how many we add the children, that's how much it occupies, I guess. Right? We wanna just justify around, I guess. And now we have like evenly spaced divs, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, but we have dots. We wanna actually have like these divs, and yeah, we wanna have like a div stage, which will be positioned relative, and then inside of that div stage we will have the actual div dot, and this div dot will have this background and width and height and the border radius, and then it will be inside of div stage, right? And the width for this guy is not clear to me. Yeah, not clear. So the problem is that we do not have the first dot. You know what? Yeah, we actually have to draw like these guys actually. And they should look entirely different. Right. So they look like that. They have like background color to actually cover, to be on top of the line, and then they have position absolute and stuff, you know. And inside of that they have SVG. Right. So that's what we're gonna do. We wanna have like SVG with the path. We can just take this guy, I guess. And see, so basically, no, we don't want to copy, we can just say maybe we can just create an icon as usual, as we usually do. and it will be called icon dot icon stage check, or just icon stage, and then the icon will be, what the hell is that? Why do we need it? I can put it, but I don't understand. If I don't understand, I will not put it. Okay, so we have the view box 37 by 37. Space. Preserve. And then inside of that, so we don't have the stroke width and the stroke. We do not use classes here as of now, and we do not use the field, sorry. Only the view box, the space, and X and Y that we don't understand. And inside of that SVG we have path and polyline. And the path is this guy. It has some class as well, you know. It has some cool stuff. We can, for now we can just like say that style stroke no, I can actually like go and add classes over here. I can say like the circle is like this guy, and the transition, I don't care about transition for now, and stage contain, I don't want to do that, but I can say like path stage. I can say like yeah, I can just copy that for now and then see how it actually looks like and be able to reuse it later. And the stroke color, yeah, the stroke color, we don't need that, do we? So I can just say like class will be path stage, and circle, and that's it. We don't need these guys. And then we have polyline. And the polyline has class tick and path, and it has some points, right? And what is tick and path? Okay, so this is gonna be like path stage, and tick is gonna be like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we have actually the icon, which is cool. Very cool. But it's too small. Should I like say font size? Or how do I increase it? Okay, I have to say the height, right? So the height will be like class height 6, maybe 4. Like that. And then instead of dot, I don't need dot, I just need stage, right? And then I can say that this icon, I wanna put it a little bit higher. So I can say absolute. And I can say like bottom -5 pixels, -9. Okay, and then I can say like background white, and yeah, looks cool to me. And the color, how do I change the color? Because why, for some reason it's okay. That's why, right? Yeah. If I go ahead and remove the stroke color, and then I go ahead and add a text blue 300, it's not working. It's not working, so maybe I can have like here maybe it's background blue. No, okay. Should I specify the stroke? Oh, I can do like this. Current color. So I can say path set stroke current color, and the same for polyline. Okay. And because current color is not defined, I guess. Now it works. Now we're talking. Cool. Now let's maybe simplify the styling. Move styles from the CSS to the Typescript, because I don't wanna have some styles here that I don't know where they are used, and in general I try to keep everything in one place instead of spread around in multiple files if possible. And if it doesn't make it more complex. So to do that, we wanna do like fill none, and the stroke width, it's like that. Should be 3. Is it 3 pixels or what? Just 3? Not working. Should I specify it like that? Oh, now it works. Now it works. Okay. So most likely places where I have it like this are wrong as well. And which is interesting actually. At least I can comment that it seems that stroke width is, well, yeah, it's actually not the right way to, so I can just change it everywhere. Yeah, now it works. Okay. Then the stroke line join. What the hell is that? Line join is round. Okay. Is Tailwind running? Okay, my server is running. Tailwind seems to be running fine. Okay. And if I remove this line join, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. What the hell is that? I don't know, I don't need it. Probably. Yeah. Meter limit. Also don't need it. Okay. Okay. Maybe let's make them a little bit higher, like 6. And then move them a little bit in the middle. 11. Okay, cool. Now we're talking. Okay. What is this guy doing? I don't know. Nothing. And tick. What the hell is tick? I don't know. Okay, and we can actually try to put this guy on top instead of having them at every element. Yeah, it's the same stuff. So if we don't put it, it's black, and if we put it, it's the right color. So now we don't need this guy, and we have simplified the styling. Okay, now we want to render the dots, and to render the dot, it's gonna be very simple. So it's gonna be like document create element div, I guess. Stage div dot, and we will have it absolute as well, and the height will be 2 with 2 rounded 3XL, and background blue 300 red. And we also want to like left 0 probably. Nope. Okay. Oh, you know what? We probably want to render the dot not here actually. We want to render them at the beginning, the very beginning here, and at the end as well. So it's gonna be like that. So we have the dot, and maybe just remove this guy. Whoa, okay. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's also gonna be related, right? And then the bottom will be minus 2 pixels, minus 1, like that. And the same dot will go ahead and we'll put it on the very end, and it will be the right 0, I guess. Let's see. Okay, let's maybe wrap these guys. Well, we can say that this guy will be left This guy will be right. And this is the correct position, which is cool. Now we can have our pipeline rendered. We probably wanna have like some like pop hour like in here, like a tooltip, I guess. Render a tooltip for the stage that we show on mouse hover, right? So for every stage icon, we want to say that the title test. Is it the title or how you call it? No, it's not probably here. It's probably on the div itself. Okay, it's showing me the test title, but it's showing it too late, right? Too late. How do I render a popover? Okay. So popover elements are hidden until opened via invoking control element with the popover target or show popover. When opened, popover elements will appear above all other elements in the top layer and won't be influenced by position overflow. Popover attribute can have values auto or manual. Okay, so let's try. This is gonna be popover. So for every stage, we're gonna create popover. Oh, it's like a div. Right. And then it's gonna be popover true. Like that. And the inner text will be test. Okay, and let's add this guy. Okay, we have popovers. How do we invoke them actually? Popover target. Turns a button element into a popover control button. Takes the ID of the popover. Can I do it like on hover? The popover target attribute can be used on buttons, and it points to the ID ref of an element with the popover attribute. Clicking the button automatically shows the popover without requiring JavaScript. How can I hover? Trigger on hover. Hint? What is hint? Popover hint. When a hint is shown, it behaves differently from other popover types such as popover auto and manual in a few ways. Should I do it like that? I don't know. I don't know, the official MDN docs do not say that. So, I don't think we can do it. This means that you can hide the popover by clicking outside. Okay. Okay, we probably need to show it via JavaScript. You also have several methods to control showing and hiding. Show popover, hide popover. Okay. You can say popover, show popover. So let's do that. On hover over the stage, show popover, basically. Okay, I can show the test, but it's not positioned properly, and oh, it doesn't exist. Let's do that. Does it? Does not exist. My Typescript definitions do not see it. That's okay. Okay, and on mouse leave we do the opposite. So now we are showing the popover, but we wanna also position popover. They're like directly above the stage icon. So we have the stage and we have the icon. So maybe we wanna actually put it inside of this div, and then we wanna position it absolute as well. And say, wait, let's give it some visual to see where it is, because now I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. Maybe let's do the same position just for now. Okay, I have some errors. Okay, it's undefined. That's fine. Where is it undefined? Oh, right. It's undefined. Yeah. Because I moved it inside as a children. So I wanna say like that. Okay, and we can remove this, and then we don't need this as well. Okay, so why is it positioned entirely on a different position? Right? Power target. Maybe that's the one. I don't know. So positioning is not working here for some reason. Manual maybe. Maybe I should put like manual here. No. Okay. How do I do it? Let's see the examples. They have examples, right? They show it in the center of the page. So that's not cool. I want to show it. Oh yeah. This is a different story now. Oh, so they specify the target. And that way they know. Position absolute. And because it has target, oh, so that's interesting. Popover open, they like wrote styles. Can I do it here? No. Okay. So at least let's start by specifying the popover target. Which is the ID of the popover. Let's try that. We can say like ID equals some ID. Then we can say that the popover target set attribute popover target will be some ID, like that, and it's not working. Popover target some ID, popover target some ID. So it's not actually working. So they have to specify popover open. I don't like it. Left. Okay, let's try it. Let's try that. So the styling works and it's applied. Let's maybe remove this listener for now. So we have the positioning, right? We have the positioning and it kind of works, but it's positioned in a weird way. Actually, in a weird way. I don't quite understand. Whoa. I don't quite understand this. I remember I was doing popover some time in the past. Was it my Yeah, I was doing it, and how I was positioning it, I was positioning it absolutely, and there was no problems with it, right? No issues. Div is relative, and that's it. And for me here, it is positioned absolutely. I don't know. So this guy does not work for sure. For sure does not work. And let's maybe skip this guy for now. Oh, no, we don't want to skip this guy. Yeah. Maybe it's because we don't have the width. It's like, I don't know, 30%. No, doesn't matter. So I don't know how to position. Oh my god. It's supposed to be so easy. It's supposed to be so easy. What if we do like what if we do okay, minus 100% here and 100% there. So when it's 0, it's actually at the center. So it is actually for the screen. And here it's like ooh, inset, unset. That's what they do. They do something, some stupid inset. What the hell is that, inset? Inset, unset. What? That's crazy. Let's see. Style, inset, unset. And what do we got here? So we have the bottom, the left will be 0. So this is the magic here. They have top, by the way. Oh, so it starts working now. That's cool. Okay. Let's say we have top 10. I don't know what is inside. So it's kind of weird, right? You see? Oh my god, that's crazy. So it depends on the order that you use it for. Crazy. Okay, now I'm trying to I'm trying to get it, I guess. I'm trying and I'm kind of getting it almost. But it's so stupid. This does not make any sense to me. So right unset, bottom unset. Then we specify the left size. The left and the top. So the top can be like 40 pixels and the left can I skip the left at all? Okay, if I don't specify the left, then it's on the very end. Okay, so for the left, maybe I wanna get the icon stage, get bounded rectangle, and get the left side. Wait a moment. Oh, plus pixels, right? Oh, it's gonna be like that. Now I kind of understand it. Yeah. So we need the timeout in order to be able to get the bound inclined rectangle of this element when it's added to the DOM. On the next tick of the event loop, we execute this code and we now have the position that we take and we assign it to our pop hour. And you can tell it should be simple, but it's not simple at all. Like, this is not intuitive for me. I don't know why it took me so long to get, but at least now we get it. And maybe it's like minus 10 or something, minus like 7, like that. And now we can say like the background should be black and the text should be white, and then we can say like rounded small, right, and maybe padding like that. Maybe not as all out slate. Right, and a little bit more padding like that, which is cool. And then when we have mouse leave, we remove, right? So this is very nice. Okay. And so ideally we want to use like the width of our stuff, but I don't care for now. Maybe we can do like the length of the text. So let's maybe finalize here that we want to use the actual stage text for the pipeline stage, right? So instead of iterating over the like random number of elements, we want to iterate over the stages that we have. So we want to say like stage of state stages, right? And then we want to say like stage. And now we have like actual number of stages, and we have actual names for the labels here of the stage, of each stage, right? And we want to actually calculate proper position of the popover depending on the length of the text of the stage, right? So we want to say like maybe taking that stuff and doing like stage, well, yeah, we can say like stage length, I guess. Multiply by 2, maybe by 3. And that's like kind of what we want. And it works fine. Just fine. Okay. I like it now. Maybe we want to do a lighter font here. Like that. Yeah. Maybe not as black, the background. So we can say like slate 800. Maybe 7. No, 8 is good. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. The popover was too much actually, like was too complicated. I don't know why, but that's the web, how it is. So we changed some elements here, that's fine. Then we actually go through stages and render the pipeline. And for the pipeline, for every stage, we actually, oh, you know what is that? This title we don't need. That's the reason why I review the code, right? So I see these issues. Test. Yeah, we don't need that. So we show and hide the popover, which is fine. We have the title and the horizontal pipeline, and we render the icon, and for that icon we render the different shapes for that icon. Okay, and then we take and create the popover with some ID. I don't need the ID, I guess, anymore. yeah, some ID is not needed anymore, because we control everything manually. So now we have the popover that we calculate the positioning for, and we add it to the pipeline, and we also have the dots on the left and right, and we also fixed a bunch of classes that were wrong, and that's it. Very nice, guys, very nice. Oh, sorry. So slowly but surely our CRM system looks more and more interesting. So horizontal pipeline that visually shows us the stages, right? Yeah, it's nice now. We can go here, and it looks almost like in Zoho. Maybe we can add even more bigger margin for the pipeline, somewhere here, like that. Yeah, so now it's a nice little touch that we have, and we actually don't render the current stage for now, that we can change. Yeah, it's like going, shifting around depending on the state, and also changing colors, which is cool. So thank you guys for being with me today, and I will see you on the next video.